excited to be joined by a very special guest, Tally Koren. Welcome to the show.
Hello, so nice to see you.
It's lovely to have you with us. For those people out there who've maybe been living under a rock and they don't know who Tally Koren is, can you tell us a little bit about Tally Koren, the musician?
So, hello, I'm Tally Koren, singer-songwriter. Originally, I'm from Israel, but I lived as well in Mexico City and in America and in the UK. So I like to bring in my music, although it's under the umbrella of pop. I like to bring a little bit of the other influences. So I like to call my music pop with edge and with eclectic sound. This is how I like to call my music. But as a writer, we all write, songs about love and what happened to us and happy song and sad songs. But my main theme as a singer-songwriter is about hope, inspiration, and maybe it's because of my personal journey. I'm over 40 or even a little bit more. Actually, my birthday is next week. I'm not going to reveal that.
Happy birthday.
and I just never gave up the dream because the music is stronger than me. And maybe if I would have followed the recipe of having a hit song immediately, because there is always a recipe, I might have been a huge star. But I follow my heart and my heart and my art with A.
Well, I think people would say you have a very unique sound, it's a sound that you know that is Tally Koren, and it fuses different styles together. But who has inspired you as an artist? Where did it come from?
I think the sound, the uniqueness of the sound is completely unique. Completely unique. I am not one of those people. For example, in the rock world, you will see people that were inspired by the Beatles, but the Beatles were inspired before. Oasis were inspired by the Beatles. So you can see how everyone has that recipe. With me, I think because I lived in different countries, I think that's why I got this eclecticness of sound. But I must say, I love Coldplay. So right. It's not that he's inspiring me in terms of, right, let's go and do a song like him, because these arpeggios of piano, I've done it even before people knew who is Coldplay right. When I was right. Still in Israel. But I love listening. It's inspiring me, still inspiring me. So there is few singer-songwriters, really few, that, when I'm with my headphone, I just love. And then when I'm inspired by them, I can see how powerful is what we do. Right. If that music inspired me so much. So I'm very happy that I can inspire other people, because it's such a lovely feeling to have that.
So living in these different countries, you wanted to take a little bit from their music, or you've heard something in there that you thought?
No, I never take from.
No?
Not really. No, when I'm saying inspired, it's like, let's say I go for a run and I want to feel good.
Right.
So I'll put their music. But in terms of production, of course, when you go to do a mix or anything, you bring the producer or the engineer the sound that you want. So you bring some tracks, but not when I write them. When I write my music, it's completely me and the piano, which right. I moved it today to the side here.
Lovely.
So it's me and the piano, or me walking and just get the music and the words a cappella. So it's not coming with right, let's write a song like this or like this with this groove. So that's not my way.
Right. Because people have different ways of writing. I mean, sometimes it comes to people just in the middle of the night, or sometimes, you just focus your mind and say, I'm going to write something. But
people write in a different way. I love it when I walk by the river, and since we have mobile phones, and then you capture the idea of the words and the music, then takes time to polish and to find the right chords, polish the words. But when it just comes, this is really one of my favorite things, when it's come in one take.
Now, you're one of these wonderful musicians that can sing in different languages and has that ability to convey emotion in different languages, which is difficult. And a lot of the songs that you also sing in Hebrew. I'm interested to know about the roots of that. Is that connection culturally? Is there a spirituality also that maybe connected, a Jewish root to your influence to your music?
Right, it's a good question. So I think, as I answer for the first question, the roots is me as Tally, a singer-songwriter. A lot of musicians, which is beautiful, taking influences from the roots, and it's a genre by itself, like klezmer or Middle Eastern music. I tend to really follow who I am as a singer-songwriter and not use those elements in my music. But saying that, singing in Hebrew is like coming back home to me. If it's my own songs or covers, like 2 days ago, I was doing streaming and singing a very famous song. And people were moved to tears, because I think it's my own longing to something that I miss, because I live in the UK for over 15 years. But then, when I sing in English, it's my own emotions, because that's where I am now. And Spanish, I used to live in Mexico as a child. And there is something about the Spanish language that goes with some of my melodies really nice, because it's got this, not Middle Eastern, but more Latin, and the passion and the rhythm. So I think some people love when I sing in Spanish, and I love it. I love the English, but more and more people just get connected with my Hebrew, and I cannot help it. Even non-Hebrew people, especially my new song, just people hear it and moved by it. And that's showing what's the power of music, that you don't really need to know a language. It's, as I wrote, my campaign for the last few years was, we all speak the same language through music.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
nicely ties us into your new song that you've touched on there. It's a very haunting, beautiful song, and it feels it's a very personal song. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the story behind that song?
Yes, the song is it's a really amazing story, because the writer of the English version, which called Two Kisses, wrote it after visiting his mother in hospital. He gave her one kiss in one cheek, and then he said goodbye in the other cheek, and he never saw her again. And then he wrote this beautiful chorus: 2 kisses on my cheek bring tears to my eyes, 1 kiss to say hello, 1 kiss to say goodbye. And he gave me that simple words, and I composed a music that had this really, really melodic tune to it, very warm. And with that song, personally, when I played it once in a party, a man came and fell in love with me, just seeing me playing that. And after 3 meetings, I got married to him. And then I released an album. The song was in an album, and I was invited to sing it in front of 1,000 Muslim people in Coventry,
Wow.
in the Belgrade theater.
Wow.
And that was a big thing for me at the time. And it was bought by a Muslim community, and I'm very Israeli, and standing on the stage saying I'm Israeli. So not all the children liked it, and the audience were starting to chat until the track started. And then I said to them, let's focus on the music, on the heart, just think of the heart. And then it was amazing. They all came to me after asking for selfies.
Wow.
And it showed how music can transcend culture. That's why we do our work. So that was a beautiful part. The sad part was that then my lovely husband got terminal illness. And before the end, he said, no, it's a bit difficult, but he said to me, I want it to be played in the funeral. Not that I will sing, but, you know, when you've got the music, which was very, very moving. And then I couldn't sing the song for a few years. I couldn't sing it. But then the writer of the song on the 5th of March was one of the coronavirus people that were affected and was in inducive coma for 2.5 weeks. We all thought, oh my God, it looked really, really bad. So then it's forced me to go and do something with the song. I already had the recording of the Hebrew version because I took his lyric of English, but combined it with my own personal grief. So it's very much based on the English version. But so I decided that I'm going to do it and release it. So the nurses in hospital, he's recovering now. So the nurses could play to him.
Beautiful.
And yes, and we're planning to do it in a few days.
It's beautiful. Well, it's been very inspired by you, Tally, to hear your story, and especially to hear about this beautiful song. And so we're just going to watch that video as we play out to see a song from the award-winning Tally Koren. And the song is, can you tell us again?
The song called Two Kisses, Shte Neshikot in Hebrew, Two Kisses in English.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Tally, it's been a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
עליך כמעט בכל דקה מהרגע שהלכת כפתה בי השמחה חלל שהשארת רק גדל מיום ליום לפעמים אני רוצה לחשוב שאולי זה רק חלום עשה לי סימן אהובי היקר שאתה נמצא איתי ושומר עליי אולי זה רק הזמן שרפא לי את הלב נשק אותי עוד פעם נסע לי שהיית רוצה לראות אותי שוב פעם מחייכת וחוזרת לעצמי כרגע עוד קשה לי מלאה ברגשות וכל דבר שאני עושה רק מביא לי זיכרונות עשה לי סימן אהובי היקר שאתה נמצא איתי ושומר עליי אולי זה רק הזמן שרפא לי את הלב נשק אותי עוד פעם עשה לי סימן אהובי to say hello, and then at last goodbye. To kisses on my cheek, bring tears to my eyes. One kiss to say hello, and then at last goodbye. נשיקה זה דבר כל כך קטן, אך זה הדבר היחיד שנשאר לי. הזיכרון הקטן הזה של הנשיקה האחרונה, זה מחזיק אותי, נותן לי את הכוח לחיות ולהיות. אני כל כך מתגעגעת. עשה לי סימן, אהובי היקר, שאתה נמצא איתי ושומר עליי. אולי זה רק הזמן שרפא לי את הלב, נשק אותי עוד פעם, נסע